Hey YouTube, shout outs to my pink ladies and my T-birds. Today I'm here to review Dragula, the search for the world's first drag supermonster. Okay, so just a little background for those of y'all that may not know, but I have a feeling if you watch me and you watch my drag race reviews, you probably know about Hey Qween. And Hey Qween, hey, come on with the fucking freezing on the camera, man. Hey Qween is a show where drag queens, it's like a talk show for drag queens. Well, the Boulet Brothers, who are these legendary queens of nightlife, have created a RuPaul's Drag Race-esque competition. If you have not seen Dragula, you can go to Hey Qween's YouTube page and view the first episode. I will give you a few warnings. And if you want to cut off this video before I get into it, if you want to watch that first, but I will give you a few warnings. This is not RuPaul's Drag Race. It is a similar format. It is definitely something that is very derivative of it. However, do not expect the production quality. The show is only like 27 minutes long, so it moves fast. But please do not expect the production quality because it is not there, darling, at all. But it is interesting watching. It will kind of quench your thirst for Drag Race, if you will. Okay, so a couple key things of how it's not RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, this is what I mean about the production value. So it comes on and it's like drag, filth, horror, glamour. And I'm like, okay, so that's instead of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. But then at the end, they go into this, they're talking about it, and they're saying that it's drag, filth, punk, and glamour. So I'm confused. I think they might be a little bit too, but for those of y'all that ever watched the first season of RuPaul's Drag Race, it was kind of busted too. This is worse. But this is a YouTube show. This is worse. The budget is way, way worse. But the first season of RuPaul's Drag Race, I think we can all agree, was busted as hell too. Now, here are the queens, and it moves fast. So I'm going to try to help y'all as much as we can. We are not, and then they're like all dragged up, like they're in monster drag. Think original Sharon Needles, like face so covered, like it's going to be hard to determine them, and it moves so fast. So we have Xochi Mochi, Ursula Major, Foxy Ajue, Xander Von Odd, Meatball, Loris, Frankie Doon, Pinche, and Melissa B. Fierce. Okay. We don't have a lot of what they call mirror moments on here. Like, they talk to the girls a little bit backstage before the floor show, but you could tell they're in a little ass room. Like, this is like a for real, if you ever been in a drag room for a drag show, like, in like a dive bar, this is what it looks like. Okay. But their main challenge is they're supposed to get in their best witch drag, and they are going to recreate the melting of the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz. Now, keep in mind, these are not typical drag queens. So you're not going to see any, like, pointed witch hats and black long dresses here. Okay. I can't even really go over the looks for you because the shit went by so fast. What I can tell you is who I liked was Ursula, who is the bearded queen. Foxy Ajue, she had on the bra with the skulls across it. And Xochi Mochi, who was the one that looked the most like the traditional Salem witch. Like, she had like the big, pilgrim looking kind of outfit with blood all over it. Okay. Those were who I liked. Again, this show moves fast, and if you ain't got a pause button, the shit move fast. Like, it moves so fast to the point, one of my biggest criticisms is the girl who left. I'm taking a guess at who left because they were all painted, and they painted different. And I'm like, I think that's who that was just based on face and body structure, but I'm not 100% sure if that's who actually got kicked off because they don't say. this is the first season. I know y'all trying not to be RuPaul's Drag Race, but there's a couple more things you need to take from them, like letting us actually know who the girls are and you saying their name, putting their name on stuff a little bit more, because we can't remember that quick. We just met them, and the show's only half an hour. Okay, so the top 4 were Xochitl, Vander, Frankie, and Foxy. So 2 of my favorites were in the top. And the bottom 3 was Pynk, Meatball, and Loris. Take that how you will, because like I said, they really... A half an hour format is very bad for a show like this. I'm just going to put that out there. It is. I understand they're trying something new. They're trying to do something alternate to RuPaul's Drag Race, but maybe it'll get picked up. Oh, let me tell you the other gag that I'm like, oh, y'all really on low budget, ain't y'all? The other gag is that the prize is a $10,000 prize. If we, as the people that are viewing, want to tip the queens, they're going to put it in a fund. Once the fund hits $10,000, they're going to stop the fund, and that's the prize money. So I might be tipping a queen that I like that might get eliminated in the 3rd episode, and somebody else is going to get her money. Y'all need to work that out. Y'all really need to work that out. I'd have rather the prize would have just been the title and a booking that y'all shit. But, you know, each queen to get what's tipped to them. Then for that to be the prize money. Like, oh, girl. Honey, I got to be super impressed with a queen in person to fucking tip her. You think I'm about to tip somebody off of TV? I love drag, but I ain't moved like that. I got my own channel. I don't even ask for fucking donations on. So, well, I do, but they went to breast cancer. They didn't come to me at all. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm not about to sit here and set up a Patreon. I'm never going to do that, y'all. I'm never going to set up like a Patreon or anything like that. At least until I get to like 5,000 subscribers. So y'all ain't got to worry about that. So the bottom 3, and this is why I said it's kind of RuPaul's Drag Race meets Fear Factor. Because they doing some wild shit on here. So the bottom 3, there's no lip sync. Okay, there's no lip sync. It's fucking Fear Factor. So they have to get put into coffins and buried underground while they throw shit in there. They was putting in crickets, warm water, like piss, like all this stuff, and who could stay down there the longest was guaranteed to win. But they didn't say who stayed down there the longest, if they all stayed down there equally. They didn't tell us. They just said, okay, one of y'all, and instead of up for elimination, it's up for extermination. So at the end, we see a queen tied to a stake like she's sleeping. They light it on fire, and that's the queen that was eliminated. However, because their makeup is so different, and these are queens that are aesthetically different, so you're not going to get like an Alyssa Edwards or an Alaska or somebody that, or Roxy Andrews even, that you know their face. You know that's their beat. You kind of never will. So the queen is beat, and I'm really literally like, I think it's Pynk, just based on her body type and her face. But it was 2 bigger girls, so it could have been Meatball. I don't think it was, though. I think it was Pynk. But they don't say. But what I will say is this, bitch, you better work. Because when she was getting burnt at the stake and she was doing the, oh, I guess I'm the one to lead, she hit that Balenciaga! And I was like, okay, that just made my whole 27 minutes of watching this worth it for the goddamn American Horror Story Coven reference. Okay, so this is going to be a short review because it's a short show. And like I said, it moves fast. Go ahead, check it out. See if it's your cup of tea. I didn't think it was mine. I did watch it a second time before I decided again. Was I going to try to hurry up and do this video before I got to work? And I decided to go ahead and do it because I didn't do my last video for yesterday. So you guys let me know. You know, I love to kiki about drag stuff. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this series. What you read it down for filth or constructive criticism or just how you feel. And the other thing about this show is it's only a half an hour and the next episode is not until November 13th. So it's 2 weeks in between episodes. So I don't know what y'all gonna get. I just happen to, you know, I like to dress for drag reviews if I'm home. So, like, I'm giving you a little bit of the closest thing that I would have to a Dragula with the knives on the shirt and all that shit. Oh, and I got on my witch's boots. But other than that, you know, we'll see how it go on, because that kind of drag is not my gig. So we'll just see if I dress up or not. You'll just have to come back and find out. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also follow me on Twitter, Jimmi Pynk. Same as here. Jimmi with the I, Pynk with a Y. Deuces.